This strategy is also another DEX-based strategy by Stanislav. And I think that this one's actually quite interesting because this one seeks to place liquidity ranges. This is for DAO. I think this seeks to replicate the Arrakis protocol automated liquidity management idea, where it's like if you're a DAO that's trying to sell assets, if the price moves up, you want to sell more. And if the price moves down, you don't want to buy as much. So that's why you have this kind of staggered distribution in terms of liquidity ranges. So I think it's a really interesting idea. And I think it's a good use of Gateway in terms of automating not a market making strategy, but more of an automated low frequency LP management strategy. So really excited to see what Stanislav has done here.
Hello, my name is Tan, and I will be showcasing a type of bootstrapping strategy that Arrakis protocol is using. They have lots of articles explaining how it works in depth, but here is an overview. This strategy aims to capture quote assets, and it does so by having those 3 liquidity positions. Each one is bigger than the previous, and there are 2 threshold prices, T1 and T2. When either of those threshold prices is passed, a rebalancing action is taken and the threshold prices are moved again. So let's explore what happens when we pass T2. When we pass the threshold of T2, we start by adding new position to the right. We rebalance our middle positions down, so we remove a portion of the quote asset that we have in those positions, and we also will remove the leftmost side of our position. This way we are capturing the quote liquidity. And here is how it looks. We removed the leftmost position. For T1, when we cross T1, the opposite action is taken. We will add a new liquidity position to the leftmost side. We will add more liquidity to the middle positions, and this will be base asset liquidity. And finally, we will remove the rightmost position that's left. You can find more information on Arrakis protocol. The inputs that we will be using is the connector name, chain, network, trading pair, pool address, slippage percentage for opening the positions, the price spread that we want our positions to have, amount scalar percentage, which we will scale how big our positions are. And we start with the leftmost quote amount. And we also have positions levels. In our case, there are 3 position levels. So this is how the tick logic works. On each tick, we check if the current price is within T1 or T2 thresholds, and if it is, we do nothing. But when it's outside, we have custom Palm executors implemented that rebalance themselves, and when they are outside of the position, they close themselves also. Then the controller will create the missing levels for the executors, and the controller will also set new T1 and T2 prices. And this repeats again. This strategy implements custom executor script, and they are run by custom controller script that is loaded from the standard V2 controllers strategy. So let's observe how the bot works. We are starting the bot, and now we will observe our positions on Radium. So this is pretty much it. When we have a cross of the threshold price, we will have a rebalance, removal of one of the positions, and the controller will add a new one. Thank you.
That was an amazing strategy. I like how I really enjoy seeing those 3 liquidity ranges pop up on Radium like that. To me, it's a testament to actually this thing that Connect actually working properly. So thank you that you actually for testing it and getting through all the work in progress issues with the Radium connector. Is Stanislav on? I think I see. So do you guys have any questions for Stanislav?
Did you one question? Did you find any clients already to sell this solution for LPing?
I don't want to take the job from Arrakis, right? Because it's their idea. But one thing that I noticed is that you can reverse this strategy And actually, you can build a position similar to what the new market making strategy that you were implementing does. And then you can sell this at some point when it's on a good profit.
That's already a really good point. Actually, the idea that I had, there is a PMM.py, that is the strategy that you're referring. And there's another one called Quantum Grid Allocator. Is the one that I want to make it more portable without paying later on. But basically, you define a percentage of portfolio that you want in that one, and it will place grid until it reaches the percentage of portfolio that you want. And when you have a deviation, it will sell that with a grid too. So this will be really similar because you can start placing LP positions to acquire the asset while you are profiting from it, and then use other sell positions to sell it. So I think that idea, that strategy, has to be very profitable because you are getting the fees. If you can make it without the fees, imagine with getting the fees. So very nice. Congratulations.